Yo, 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 what up, stream? Give me a second here. I'm trying to figure out how I can share that I'm live. I haven't streamed for a bit, I know. Today we're actually just streaming off of the PlayStation now. The PC kind of figured it up. We're starting year 7 of Wyoming Dynasty. We haven't played this game for a bit, so we'll see how I do. We did win the national championship last time we played this. Back then, we were part of the ACC. This is our first season where we are in our new conference, and will probably be the final conference of this dynasty. We're now in the Big Ten, but we're opening up against the ACC opponent because I never played Syracuse, I believe, when we were part of the ACC, and they're ranked number 9. So this is our schedule. So out of conference, we're playing number 9 Syracuse, start the season. Then we're playing at Texas. Then we're hosting Utah. Then bye week. Then starting conference play, we got Iowa, Michigan State, at USC, and we're at Michigan State as well. So home against Iowa, then at Michigan State, then at USC, then at Penn State, then home against Purdue, then bye week. And then out of conference, we're home against Georgia. Then we're at UCLA, and then we're home against Oregon, then at Rutgers. I guess I did figure out a way how to not have to play Colorado State, and I totally forget how I did that. If I remember right, I think I made their conference so big to where their schedule was full of conference games only. I believe I edited the Mountain West. Yeah, I edited the Mountain West. I threw in UTEP in there, or Northern Illinois, because they're joining that conference in real life in a couple of years. You know, some of these teams are leaving for the Pac-12. And we made it to where they played all conference only, because I was tired of always being stuck having to play Colorado State, even though they're Wyoming's main rival. But we beat them every year, and we're trying to have a tougher schedule, especially now that we won the Natty. Our team is different this year. We have a new starting quarterback because last year our quarterback was a one-year starter. So, I gotta figure out who I'm rolling with here. I don't know if I ever figured this out. I think we're going with the redshirt sophomore. Just because we'll have an extra year as him as the starter if we play his whole career. Another way to really compare them. It's pretty close to the same as doing this. He's a 5-star, so I thought. So let's see. Yeah, we're going with the younger dude. Alright. I gotta go through red shirting. Been a bit since I played this, but see here. Red shirt you. We only have 6 wide receivers. Red shirt the 1. Yeah, we're gonna shirt both centers. We'll redshirt all the right tackles. Looking good there. Redshirt all our ends. Actually, here. Oh, we got plenty of dudes there. Redshirt you. Rights can always go play left. Sure, free safety. Even our strong safety here. Alright. Now if we go to the depth chart. Auto reorder. We'll go with the redshirt freshman. Mario's the starter. Ben. Now we go to third down back though. Grimes. Alright. They both get in. Alright, let's do our recruiting before we hop into this game against Syracuse. See where I'm at here. Looks like we need to add some points to somebody. Oh, the cost is the same. Okay. Well, still. Actually, oh, we were pretty good at right end when I was going through the stuff. We do need wide receivers though. Five here. I'm gonna go a full 50 on the wide out. We'll call that good. Alright. I play Syracuse at number 9 and if I should start the season. I'm 20-30 on this now. Farther in this than the Boise one or the same spot? I don't know. I haven't played the Boise one in a while. Okay. Boise one had multiple natties already though, of course. Got 3 there. Got 1 in the Wyoming one so far. Made the last 2 natties, but we lost one and then the last one, which was last season, we walked off Michigan with a field goal to beat them. Oddly enough, we're in the same conference as them now. Not have them on the regular season schedule though. But you could play them in the conference championship. Here's Syracuse. They're solid across the board. 85, 85, 86. Rex is senior running back. Nothing like big time special. Definitely good middle linebacker there. Okay, most of their corners at 96 speed, besides the top one. Do this for game of the week. Number 1, Wyoming hosting number 9, Syracuse, start the season. Want to defend our natty title journey. Let's do this. This team's a little different now. Different quarterback.
Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. VOD Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Now that we've talked long enough, Kirk, let's get this game going. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Cowboys offense will get the first swing today. Here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmares.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Aggressive with this first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker?
Good run.
Down at the 40, that'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The pickup is 7 yards, not second and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the
running back.
Allow him to make that defense stand up.
Plenty of room around the ball.
Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will he be? Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun formation here on third down.
Take
it down, but not before he makes the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Valdez. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. They planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this.
Oh, the ball gets deflected. I had him, too. I thought to have a long drive.
Out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark.
Right down the middle.
It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Syracuse's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And each team is led by a linebacker. Just lines up in the middle, makes plays, and just commands the defense.
Yeah, when you take a look at the identity of these defenses, it really starts with the 2 of these guys. Their makeup as players is threaded into the DNA of the defense, and as they go, so does the defense.
Second down after that run in the previous play. quarterback keeps it on the option. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Let's go.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Punt team making their way on the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So Wyoming's offense goes back out of the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time.
Oh, still up.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. You're getting closer to the 50.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes
we have better blocking than that.
On that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen. Good effort.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Come on, boys. No block.
And the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Takeaway now looking for a big return.
I got to do there too. Maybe throw a little bit off. That's on me.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, it's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a reverse.
Oh.
No tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The backside rules for defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. New set of downs after that completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such weight.
That pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot here. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Blocking with the team.
Great call here with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly.
Wow, he put that in there.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Syracuse lines up now, first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. How about this on first and goal? A handoff to the receiver. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Wyoming has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Wyoming 3, Syracuse 0. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. That makes the score Syracuse 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Number 17 sets a kickoff. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tackle made to the 41. That's an easy game, getting closer to midfield. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. This one is ripped and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Really, that tips that ball up in the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Down he goes, a sack.
My offensive line is struggling, or is it like just thought we double check? We're still on.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. You've got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So the Syracuse offense has back out of the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? In the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of the defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled right at the 30, good enough.
And then they fall for the first, too.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed.
But
what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Goes back, losing 3 yards there. Talking about quickly, somebody is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield.
Knock that away.
That one falls down complete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air.
Stay away from the ball.
And the ball rolls dead. So Wyoming's offense gets back out of the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Valdez. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Again, dude.
And you wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield out of play action.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. This drive has now reached the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. They can't slow down. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose to the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Fumble! The ball's loose! We're going to pick it up!
It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down these quarterbacks, and that before he could even recognize that they were there, they were able to knock it loose.
Pressure is coming.
I'm going to run with the quarterback this time, and he's going to score! His first post. There we go.
We had a short video of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, and they go up.
What's that?
Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Wyoming 17, Syracuse 7.
Bringing it out, it's Harris. Tackling at the 13. Now great field position to start the drop. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Dump ball caught by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Finds an open target on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how 2-7 minutes take that off.
Throw by the senior quarterback. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Pass block, can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And just a short gain this time to get him down. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. A turn here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice game.
Good throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side.
Another block.
Breaks a tackle. He's got room. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Wrap up.
The offense really clicking here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Oh my gosh, no one else could get there after
the tackle. He's got room to run now. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there with the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it.
On. He's going to throw it away.
Everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he knocks that one right through. And that will tie the game.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's the ball better this time.
He drops back in the gun. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man.
Well, good throw. Good spin.
Potentially a touchdown saving tackle. Not before a long completion. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot
wide open.
Let's go. We'll take the lead in the second half.
Hey, Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
Extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Syracuse, 17.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Down. They scored 10 points for the last 2 possessions.
This time, the defense just wanting to follow up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Started to open up.
And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling it.
Knew it. We're there for the sack. There we go.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
A lot of people coming here.
He stopped short of the marker towards fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Here's the punt, high in the air. No fair catch. He fields the punt. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage now. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw.
I'll run for it. The quarterback here.
He's
Got it.
room at the 45. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. But move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Trying to run faster. It's like a
He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflecting for this defense. Good first down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here.
They're getting rain now around the quarterback, too.
Tackle made it to 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage here. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down.
Let him never get off his guy. He's going to get rid of the ball there.
Now it brings up 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit.
He's looking good. Well, back up 10.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to finish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again.
He'll take it. Let's do it 2 scores.
He's got it inside the 15. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. In the last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but the pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Damn. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
There's a 10-point lead going in the half. I mean, going in the last quarter.
Wyoming has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Slides the quick throw. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Hit that. Let's go. That's it.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game.
This off put in.
And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their
almost put that in the can't be the one do like hers.
And the punt team makes its
Holding
way onto the
with
field.
that drive.
And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quick throw to the left.
This probably the Roy put down.
Straight play.
I'm 10 minutes, 5:20 left, dude. I mean, they're going for it here.
Away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. Finds his man. Has the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, we get home with that.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This is dropped out of bounds, so it's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Pick up the pressure. You didn't see the dude there. The pick is dropped, but the team is going to run down.
Crucial moment late in this game. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. It's a solid gain on the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted. A desperation throw here. Not much of a return, but the pick.
I thought my guy was going to beat him. I thought he was going to beat him one-on-one, and it's not the case. It's a bad turnover. I just Syracuse coach.
And they put together something here. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, attack them inbounds, it keeps the clock running. It's a great job by the defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Syracuse finds up quickly.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Guys.
They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Come on.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Let's it fly to the wideout. The senior quarterback, like he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Back to the end zone.
He had him and he overthrew him. They're going to stick this through and
Hold your breath here. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Yeah, about
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
Throwing the ball here, guys.
Offense goes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Second down after that run on the previous play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, we'd have to believe we'd see a timeout. He's moving out of the pocket.
Maybe the run with Russ.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
It's down away from me.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There it is.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who
1-0.
they're carrying the ball.
Win over number 9 Syracuse.
They have a little bit more confidence when the
Never
person
did
that's carrying the ball
Great
can
game.
break off some big-time runs. That makes
Enough
them
to
block
get
just
the
a
dub.
little bit harder, knowing what they're potentially capable of doing.
So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see being part of the Big Ten now. They'll take those things more sense. Not the best game passing wise to start off. But both their running backs and the ball good. Evenly. That forced fumble. I recovered it. Good damn start the year. Getting close to level 36. Size. Screenshot since it's a top 10 matchup. Ranked matchup. Alright. Let's do knock this out already. Okay. Okay, now we play Texas, who's 1-0, and they're number 7. So this is on the road. See how our conference all did last week. See if any of them played week 0. None of them played week 0. Okay, week 1, Washington lost to Texas by 2. Michigan State barely beat Central Michigan. Wow. UCLA got killed by Middle Tennessee. Wow. Nebraska beat FCS. Rutgers lost to UMass. UMass is ranked though. Now, Indiana lost to Notre Dame. Oregon beat Navy. Northwestern beat Toledo. Wisconsin beat Western Kentucky. Penn State beat up TCU. Michigan blew out Ball State. Illinois beat FCS. Ohio State blew out Boston College. Iowa beating FCS. Maryland beating FCS. Minnesota lost to NC State. Purdue lost to Bowling Green. Wow. And also we beat Syracuse. Here in week 2 for teams in our conference. So we're playing at number 7 Texas. Washington's hosting Tennessee. Iowa and Iowa State playing a rivalry game. Iowa. Obviously not a conference game, but it's just a rivalry game. Michigan State playing Florida Atlantic. Wisconsin FCS. Rutgers Arizona State. Okay. Indiana's traveling to 20 Memphis. Okay. Okay. Playing SEC school here. In Texas, we will be. Let's see here. Doesn't seem like there's going to be much to change recruiting wise. Actually, that's a lie. We able to hard sell now. Actually, well, no, we can't quite hard sell because how big. We don't have all the things yet. But we can schedule a visit. Week 3, Utah. Okay. Let's go with the one we know is good and pro potential. Hopefully we get points from somewhere to just wanted to at least get one schedule going. Need to at least be able to put 25 still. Let's get it the right guard. What we're gonna do is could schedule him as well. Actually, have 2 different dudes. Scheduled for week 3. Have some early schedules. Wouldn't be bad. What we're gonna do. So then we'll throw 10 back on each of them. Hopefully we'll still be able to keep our leads just fine, but at least have a couple dudes scheduled to visit in week 3 for the next game. Right before we play Texas, but we saw who they beat. It was Washington, right? We'll double look. Let's click on Washington, yeah. They beat Washington. It'd be another team from our conference, ranked currently. So we'll look at Texas. SEC school. They're gonna be good. Yep. Really good senior running back. 99 speed wide out right there. And acceleration as well. Yeah. Pretty good middle linebackers. Okay. They're 90 across the board as well. Well, they do have a 91 on offense. Do they have any cool, like, special unis? Probably not. That's Texas. Nope, they don't. Just those. Okay. Game of the week. No surprise. Number 1 Wyoming at number 7 Texas. Game of the week for 2nd week in a row.
Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just a regular matchup. A battle of top 10 teams, 2 teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. In the Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Street. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off.
We're going to ball first.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense will be the first up today. And there comes the starter running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Well, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to kill, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Bringing pressure. And they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Yeah, trying to move them. Like when it
slow down the momentum and the rhythm of the offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes a punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an open.
That's all we wanted offensively.
Brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress in the secondary. This strong safety Kurt, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy. He's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. It's going to be a unique matchup to follow.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Coming out with quick throws early. They're going to get away from the field.
They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st and goal.
Rolling to the B.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
2nd and goal for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Tackle
behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, what a train wreck here.
They're going for it. They want to sit.
Disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tap.
Another run, and powers his way in on the touchdown. Damn it.
I thought there might be some initial initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. Uses that vision to get this touchdown.
They'll try to add lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. It's a 1st and 10 play coming for the offense. They'll run it from the gun.
There we go.
26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the 1st down himself. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop and not before a solid gain that time. 1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's no pass. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the play.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage.
Our receiver, we'll run it in with her QB. Let's go. We answer.
So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
Here's the point after attempt.
Great drive there. After those 4.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaking tackles.
You know, the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Here we go.
Still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Moving long here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pressure is coming.
Get him, make him move a little bit. It's hit! Parker! Let's go!
Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge
mistake by the quarterback.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments.
I tried to give it to the quarterback, so I guess it's too late.
After a small gain, now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense now operating in the red zone. second down. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
I did not mean to audible that to run play. It worked out.
Pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air.
Come on.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to muscle it.
There we go. We're in.
And he runs it in for the
Got the lead.
touchdown.
Yeah, man, we got it.
Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Grab behind the line.
The tackle.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Wyoming has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
We're there. We're there. Parker's making plays. He has a pick on the third down and now a sack on the third down.
The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner brought down by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's second down here. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a...
Oh, give me more time. I had
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Defense is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line
Didn't
just
get the
came
offside
right in,
call.
expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field. Going to kick it away for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Brown. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity.
You're doing good against this run, boys.
Any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
We're loving this motion.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the
Play there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in a quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Again, makes him second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in.
There we go.
The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop.
Good
The screen
defense.
pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do.
I think he can run right away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, I made a bad read.
Brings up 3rd down.
I just saw pressure coming and tried to do the football quick.
I was really going for a first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle.
Lead it, but we're still.
Defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Takes the field. The last drive they give up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
We're there with the pressure. Easy with the sack.
That's another sack.
No, they're 3rd and long here to test it. Let's go.
Already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline.
Knock it down.
The ball is picked off.
That works too.
Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT.
Go.
Offensive possession.
2nd interception for defense in this one. Oh, no, I skipped highlights and stuff. That's okay.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it.
I'm kind of threw that throw away.
He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
There.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Whoa.
That one is incomplete. The defender
This guy just cut in on the string out of nowhere, and Grimes wasn't able
That's
to
an
catch it.
incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Bringing out after the
kick it away. Looking to flip the field here.
interception. Did not mean to get full power on that. I guess it's okay if he's just catching it.
With the return,
Anyway. Oh, come on, he got tackled.
And the returner is brought down.
He's trying to turn the defensive game on annoying him.
Back out on the field.
I don't know about nowhere. I guess my.
An interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
I wonder either it's all to position. We had one good drive, and then we had one
Goes in for a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The long run, come to the line and a hurry up.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
It was a 1st and 10 play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone.
That's a pick.
And it's picked off.
Let's go down.
The end zone.
Let's go. The third pick by the Texas quarterback.
Got to be able to come away with points at the very
Keep
least.
him off the board.
A field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half,
Let's
this play
go.
right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath the track and gets some positive yards.
He's running out of time here.
He broke the tackle there.
Looks like he's
Now he's going to run with him.
Breaks loose at the 40. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good
there we
position
go.
to be able to come up
Try to
with a
get
nice
the first
play.
and then go out of
But
bounds.
instead,
Step out of bounds
he
there.
shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice
We're
gain.
getting 9.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first time.
Drop pressure. Get away. Let them tell they ruined that drive.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Oh, that's roughing. That's going to mean I'm out of first down for us.
That flag was about.
That's just a mistake. That could be a big one. That could cost him some points here before half.
Pretty easy call for the head
go.
coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
First down on
The
3rd.
offense gets a second chance at
35.
points here for that special teams roughing penalty. Looks over the middle, and that's
We're going to take advantage.
tackle made after a big gain. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal.
I'm going to let it go under 30 seconds before he snaps it here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Just run at the quarterback, and he will. The second rushing touchdown of the half. Let's go. Take advantage of that penalty.
This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now.
21 and answered here now.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The offense,
7 seconds left in the half.
Remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The timeout is called in an early stage late here in the second quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football.
And we'll get the sack in the half.
And that'll be the final play of the first half.
We're on the halftime with a 21-7 lead here at number 10.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Just show 2 plays.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here, picks up some blocks.
There's no way he just got out of that.
Touchdown, Longhorns. He's going to score.
Chris, I love this. People are still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the third quarter, and boom. We've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
Wow.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now.
That's not how we wanted to start the second half.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. And now they'll run it on the draw.
Fumble. Are you kidding me?
Grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Moving the ball and got his fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football.
We were on their side of the field, too.
And they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Fumble. Okay, he's down. He's down. I'm challenging that. Watching that replay, I think he's down.
Officials to take another look at that one.
Yeah.
Thinks he might get an overturn.
Oh yeah, we're down for sure. 100% down.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials
Our ball and
forced to
finish
call
her down.
on the field after taking a closer look.
Let's go.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Let me move. Okay, there.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
I'm trying to run up the middle.
Quarterback to pick up a first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run, pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
Well, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line...
I'm not able to run this one.
Making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tough on the quarterback. Make
oh my gosh, the ball moves so good. Oh my god.
This guy's usually working.
Fucking think for that.
That was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're going to run it.
Move them all the way down the field, and there was no point.
It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down.
Here.
Last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
I think we got hurt. Going on here. Okay.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Get him. There we go.
Comes up with a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach
defense
trying to come
they will
up
force
with
the 3 now after
to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
No flag here. We're going to start in Texas territory.
He's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offense is...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh,
yeah, it didn't work out. I feel like my dude got bumped.
To deny a touchdown.
Okay.
Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
1st down.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
With the catch, it's Valdez. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 3rd and short with 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes
fight. Oh, 4th and inches.
Not able to convert for the 1st down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to run it. It's Valdez. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down.
Oh, we got just enough.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out.
And he just throws the ball away there. Leads to quite another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He makes it into the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Wyoming, 28, Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming.
Another
getting home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game.
And we've been getting pressure on the quarterback this
It
game.
appears almost like
There's a
they've
cover
just
there
been
that helped out.
moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all
We've
around.
had to run on so many teams in their own 5, and they're going to punt here.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. Longhorns will send their punt team on the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
Again, we're going to have a good field position.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner will be brought down. So Wyoming's offense goes back out of the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
The ball here, and a 5. Solid.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Wyoming has the lead here. So after 3
Alright,
quarters of
shot
play,
finish.
it's a pretty solid lead.
Yep,
Let's take a
14,
look at
start the 4th
game
with the
stats
ball.
that we got here. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And the Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
Our running back has to do a better job getting out there, dude. It took way too long. That's the only reason after that. It took too long.
The offense will now quickly
letting me audible.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Texas.
This game's just playing.
That's a crucial score that makes it a one-possession game that makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute
I should just ran the ball.
I expect this defense
I should just ran the ball. And give my offensive line. Dropped that before he was even hit. Oh my god.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown.
Touchdown, the demon will duck down in there.
Big offense on the field. Let's see if we give the return a chance to bring this one back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. We stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. They'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And we'll just get rid of it. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Here we go, 4th down.
It was risky, but we were doing it. I don't care.
Gets a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. First down and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of Chris.
Are you serious? He jumped for that. Oh my god, we're choking this game away right now. He jumped for that and picked it.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half.
That was just not a great play for them. Oh, much rather that than incomplete at a punt. Please don't let them tie it somehow.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback operating an empty set.
You're only giving up 7 of these
again here on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
3:05 remaining. You know they're out 47. They're going to punt it.
Already punted 5 times now today.
Going to be out of bounds.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting going at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Hang on to the ball, dude! Our quarterback is poking! Hang on to the ball! You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Oh my god, that's the 2nd fumble this fucking quarter.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch
with the ball in the
add your stats.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? 2nd down and goal upcoming.
Are you kidding me?
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down.
Way. There's no fucking way.
With under 2 minutes to go.
Set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you can't fucking hide now. A minute 44.
Through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense
Get
goes
some
back
blocking and hang on to the fucking ball.
possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So
Come on! Somebody block!
got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
There we go. The game.
The play is
I'm
good
out.
for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to
They'll
44.
talk to play before that
Timeout is
purpose.
called. They'll talk it over, tied
Easy.
late here in the 4th quarter. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Thank you. Nice blocking there. Good time for my wide receiver to get open.
But the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
How about throwing it? Oh, we're just going to run here.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain.
That's kicking ball timeout. They don't have I don't think they're not kicking on it, so they're hoping that's there.
Shotgun, he'll hand it off.
First down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. They're going to run it here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down mark.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win.
We win.
And it's
Let's
good.
fucking go.
A walk-off game winner.
Man, we all blew that game. We'll go to win it though. 2-0. The top 10 victory. This one on the road. A bunch of crazy stuff happened in the second half. Stay in the game and then get the game tied.
Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, and not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They can sort it out. Our offense looks really there. Really good. Offense is good for the most part. For turnovers in the fourth quarter. And fumble. How's he run the ball with? Not even talking about it. I'll be back. I got pee. And make lunch. Alright, I'm back. Didn't take a picture of that. Text him for well. Now we're hosting Utah, who happens to be the ranked being at Texas just was. 1-7. It's our third top 10 matchup. Start the year. Syracuse is down to 13, and then Texas down to 10. They're top 25 right now. Playing at least one more game here. Ooh. I see we load up. We're gonna save the points for now, though. Alright, let's go back to 25 there. On you, and we're going after a lot of right guards right now. I think that's the one I'm missing the house on. And this one, we don't need all three, honestly. All three jams. We're gonna save points. We're gonna put you down 25. Now I'd like to schedule a visit. For a wide out here. I don't really have gone hard at any of the tight ends. Oh well. Not quite where I wanna. Well, actually, let's see. We might be able to figure it out. Might figure you out too. And now it's glitching. Where it's saying that's sway when it was. another 10 points off somebody. Do a visit. We can figure yours out. That's what's gonna do the glitch again. Okay, corner and strong safety. Backing out and then go back in. Don't know why he likes to glitch like that. It's actually super annoying. Yep. Alright. That game's so far out, we just have to make it done. Oh, 10 there. Alright. I have enough to purchase that right now. I don't have enough, I'm just trying to. The line still. Alright. Now that we have autosave, I haven't done a save myself, so we'll do that. I take on Utah, who's on no right now, reverse. See how our conference did last week. Okay. That was a good one for Indiana, because Memphis was ranked to win. Oregon's playing the rivalry game at Oregon State. Nebraska's playing a rivalry game against Oklahoma. USC's number 8 going to number 2 Utah. 14 Penn State's playing number 21 Stanford. Ohio State's going to number 6 Georgia. Washington's playing their rivalry game against Washington State. Rutgers are going to at number 11, Kansas State. Now, let's see, Utah. They are 1-0. Who did they beat? They beat Georgia State. They only barely beat them, too. Interesting. Like their team there, 89 across the board. Not bad at all. Good quarterback there. That's a little weak at wide receiver, though. Good tight end, though. Good ends for sure. Really good outside linebacker there. Weak at the free safety, though. I mean, strong safety. I mean, freshman, he's only 53 overall, man. Okay. Let's hop in this game of the week for the third straight week because the number 10 matchup again. Number 7 again. This time it's Utah. Those teams are technically former Mountain West schools. Utah way back in the day. My life was from the Mountain West.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. So we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The turn begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Utah offense making their way on the field today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
McGee moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. Saints back another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and the following year, Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017 and propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side can do the same.
And the Utes will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll start it near the 10. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players. Just a few guys. What do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Really solid first down game. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield. He connects
to the touchdown. I was going to use it. He's on.
Nice clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Number 8,
he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep on the right side. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage. But I'm curious.
A
really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Third again.
Just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Wyoming's offense gets back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here or the defense? The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return.
Why did I throw that? Oh my god, that was a stupid mistake for me. That's on me. I expected it to be open and it was not. I'm gonna throw that.
Here the wideout goes in motion.
Go fast, first off, play it out, and the rest of them good pick. I'm not here. Savage is the top.
Be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more athletic every year in college football.
It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss.
Oh, you called it. Go back. And the ball right back.
Here's the return. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So Wyoming's offense goes back out of the field. Makes a quick grab. He got the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up.
Wait, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The pocket breaking down.
That time he was going to time away.
Trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So now on 4th down, out
too bad. I don't know if I got enough power on it. Nope.
And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
You need to get a little bit more power
that's
on that.
That's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And there's the handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Utes with 1st and 10 here. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass under jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Utes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackled after a 4-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Utes line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The sophomore, a strong tackle there.
Real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Not play that from
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some...
And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
Have him. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? That puts on the wide receiver. If I can hit him in the hands and pop it, pop up in the air and get
Not a
hit.
real good throw here. He put too much air into the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is
hit our receiver in the hands. You gotta catch that football. You can't, especially can't pop it up like that and let it get hit. Gotta hit him.
Game makes it second and medium. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Defense success the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
There's a cut.
The yardage is good enough for the first down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Valdez. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
I don't like what I saw.
He just throws it away incomplete. Don't see anybody open. They're going to bring up second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Get him fucking frozen. What is the game doing? It used to not do that. I literally couldn't move. I was trying to run out to the side the whole time and
still get pressure on
I couldn't move. Fucking game just froze.
Very long, and they may get 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. He's running out of time here.
And it's gonna ruin the fucking drive because the fucking game is broken. It used to not do that.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appear to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short on first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner decides to
Pet peeve is when games just don't work the way they do.
And the Utes offense takes the field.
And there's glitches like that. Like, come on. It cannot be a thing. It's really the reason for some everything.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that really just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries to avoid the rush and just hits with it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled. Looking to reach the end zone this possession. 1st down here for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. On 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a 1st down. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage,
the ball. Come on.
and you come up with sacks like this.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
That one's good.
And the kick is good. The offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. It's the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. The timeout is called tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Utes will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle. This is solid. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Sorry. I just took the whole analog off the controller when I was just trying to take the control freak. I wonder if just the control freak messed me up some. Fully getting it to run right away when I'm trying to.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down.
I can't move right there.
A short completion of the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Utes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bought some time, now lets it go. Comes a short throw down to the running back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He's has to throw it So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time.
Get him. Fall free. Get it.
A disastrous play from the start.
Oh, don't fall.
The defense has got it going the other way. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Which means really I should switch controllers. This would not be the controller to switch to though. Where's this would be? I was gonna say hopefully it's not dead, but it seems like it is. But this. Alright.
Defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. New set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It moved the sticks more than enough for a first down. First set of downs. It's first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Crucial red zone play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. He finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off.
And he rolls it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive?
I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays, the fun to watch, but what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now they get set to kick it away.
Utah 7.
And it's field, a returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, and the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll run the option. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's a fourth down coming up. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Hunter getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. And he boots it high into the air. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. Last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally beat him down. New set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
We stop him at the 4, and it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Fresh set of downs, first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. Good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down to start with the next drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Juked one tackler and picks up first-time yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Utes have 1st and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. The ball is caught. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Terry. Largely lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Make the connection. That one is incomplete. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. Gets to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Wyoming has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defensive margin. The offense operating at peak efficiency to come to the line again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
2nd down after that previous play. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The protection
I was going to get away.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Utes offense takes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. That's going to be incomplete. 1st down, you're in the middle of the field. So 2nd down after the incompletion. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch Hall over the middle.
Not.
Oh, and he breaks free.
I got
Gets
out of
up the race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Utes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Come on, dude. Where we go now?
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Gonna give him a touchdown.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense was short of the first down marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The pass rush closing in.
Oh.
Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him about the 14.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The call is on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 1st down and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finds room at the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's hit as he
I got hit like who? Are you fucking kidding me? I was supposed so many picks with the quarterback because I get unlucky like that. I got nailed as I went to through the ball. I've always been close to where it was going. We're gonna hit.
But they're now throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the one. What's the play here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets rid of it on the move. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball.
Get him, ball down.
The
Come on.
ball is knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but he snuffed out the drive and gets takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game.
Yeah, and then this one, 24-10,
Now you wonder how
victory
many
over
more
number 7
opportunities
Utah.
will you get.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I
Right
agree.
now,
I think there's
all
a
of
lot
the
to
teams
build
that
on
were
with this
in the
team
top
and
10.
what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
New points available. Oh yeah, like the lead we got there now. Not the right guard that was visiting. Oh yeah, he's almost committed now. To the point where you can take this off and just toss so. Boom. Ready for visits. For you. Okay. Gonna commit before then. I'll go back. There's points on him because it's a close race. such a big lead, or it's going soft still. Okay, let's see there. Like that, we got a few more schedules visited too. There's our first commitment, 4-star strong safety out of Texas, and 4-star outside linebacker from Illinois, 4-star right guard out of Mississippi. Our first 3 recruits coming in. Interesting. Now we'll be hosting a 2-1 Iowa. I said Idaho. I said 2-1 Idaho. GC. No, I'm just one. Geez, 2-1 Iowa is who we'll be hosting next to start conference play. Top 25. Look at that. 1 through 5 are all Big Ten schools. Wow. Currently have wins on the team that's currently ranked number 8, number 13, number 14. It's good for resume. Team we beat in the national championship last year, which we share conference with now. Michigan, they're number 2 right now. Don't play them in the regular season. Go to conference championship though. But we got a long ways to go there. But I'm about to end stream for now. We'll do Heisman watch. Just want to see who's on here. We actually have 2 guys on here. Wide receiver at number 5. Right in at number 2 in Diamond, which we actually had a defensive player win the Heisman last year. First time we've seen it. Could we do it again? A different player this time? That definitely would be interesting. But for now, guys, I'm going to be ending stream. I will catch y'all later. Peace out.